Hey guys, today we're gonna so this is part 2, by the way, uh, of doing the dimmer switch project. So now I did want to show you so I'm going to show you the way how to get the rivets off the junction box. So actually I was able to do away with the flathead screwdriver, so this is what I did. So this is what you want to do. So here's like the rivet right here. You see that rivet? Like it's right there. So what you want to do is you want to take your hammer and you want to do that until it comes out. And then what you kind of do, like what you can do right here, is what you could try and do is like you can take your needle nose pliers, just to get them in there a little bit, and you can try and bend it, and then you can use the flathead screwdriver to help you do that. So then you kind of just weave it, back and forth a couple of times until it comes completely out. So I'll weave it back in and forth like that. Weave it a couple of times until the piece comes out completely like that. So as you can see, there's your hole right there. See the hole right there? So that's what you want. And now what you can do is you can choose which one you want to use. For this project, I'm going to be using the metal. The plastic one, you know, it's a little cheaper though, but it does the job and it works pretty well. But I want to use this metal one, you know, just to match with the junction box. So here's how you do this. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this off, little thing here, and so then what you're going to do is you're going to thread this on like this. So you're going to thread this on here. And then what you're going to do is what you can try and do is you can take your those pliers and you can twist that on there pretty good. Let me see if I want that nice and tight, so I'm going to see if I can do that. Might be a little bit challenging, but I can probably figure it out. Let's see. Oh, it's going the opposite way. Okay, now I think I got it on there. Now what you do is this is kind of hard of doing it this way, but I think I got it on there. There. Okay, I think I got it on there pretty good. So, yeah. Still a little loose though, but okay. That should be good enough. That looks good enough. So then what you do want to do is like when you're working on this, like what you kind of want to do is you kind of want to take these screws out like this. So you take these screws out just like this, and then you gotta get this piece off. That's the easy way of doing it now. So like you can get the wire crimped down in there, you know. You want to go out a little bit further with this one. Well, you can take the screws out completely. Just set them in the junction box. Like that. So then take this piece off. As you can see what we just did, we take that piece off. Set it in the junction box so you don't lose those pieces, because you don't want to lose them. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take your Romex. So this was just 100 foot of Romex. I already used half of it for other stuff. So just take your Romex, and what you're gonna do is you're kind of just gonna unwind it a little bit. So just unwind a few of it. And what's very important when you're doing this is always leave enough access in your junction box. So always leave enough wire access. So like maybe leave like that maybe like just about like this. Always like leave enough access so like you have a you always want to have enough access of wire, because if you don't, it could be a real big problem. So maybe like leave like a little bit of access, so maybe like how about like this, like you just want to leave enough access so you have like so you can do this. I mean, obviously you always need to do this when you're doing wiring. It's very important to do this because usually if you do like a little bit of access in here, I mean, what's cool about this is if you do it this way. This is the way electricians do it when they're installing light fixtures, and well, this is what they do when they're installing like junction boxes and stuff like that in new buildings. So this is very very important to do it this way. Oop. And that just came undone. Hold on. Okay. So it's very important to leave enough access. That's the most important thing to do when you're installing wiring. So that's a little tip. So always remember that tip when you're doing electrical. It's very important. So what you want to do is you want to make sure this is straight, and kind of got a little messed up during the process here, but always make sure this is nice and straightened here. Might have went a little too far on that side. Hold on, let me adjust that. Like this. This is how I had it before. Okay, then you want to tighten it down. Make sure both sides are tightened very nicely. Okay. Kind of got a little messed up in the process, but it's fine. Okay. So you want it just like that. So yeah, make sure you have enough wire access for your electrical, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah. Oh shoot, I did mention that you might need scissors for this too. So that was part 2. So stay tuned for part 3. And anyways, thanks for watching, and have a great day.